I'm actually not that ugly bald. Why am I getting this done? I just got a hair transplant. Whoa my god. What's up? It is day one of the surgery and I don't know how I feel. I'm like excited, a little bit nervous. I couldn't really sleep last night and I'm not sure whether it was because I drank coffee at 4 o'clock in the afternoon or because I was just like thinking about like what's gonna happen today. So anyway, today is the day one of the surgery. I've got 2 days, so today and tomorrow. Some people do it in 1 day. I'm doing it in 2, and I think the first half they'll take it from the back and fill in the front, and then tomorrow they'll take more from the back and put in the front again. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing like a button-up t-shirt, and that's because for the first week you actually can't pull things over your head, so you need a button t-shirt, and I've got a couple in there that I've got to wear this week. Just a few things that they told me before the operation. I had to stop finasteride 14 days prior to my operation, and I stopped minoxidil 4 days prior, and I also stopped drinking 5 days ago. So 5 days before the surgery, I couldn't drink any alcohol, which has been a bit of a struggle, but understandable why, right? They also told me to have a hearty breakfast. So I'll just show you a picture now. I had a coffee, I had some granola, yogurt, and some dried fruit in there as well. And they asked me about my emergency contact, but because I'm in Brazil and like I don't have any family here, I don't really have anyone who could bring me home. I have a few friends, but they have lives and stuff like that. So I just told them, hey, I'm not gonna drive, I don't have a car, I'm with Uber, and they were fine with that. So I'm really looking forward to the day. I've had my last shower, got to wash my hair for the last time before they shave it all off. So yeah. Let's take a look at my hair before my hair transplant. And my hairline has been like this since I can remember. At least for the last 4 or 5 years, it's been exactly the same, and I've had a receding hairline forever. As you can see here, I've been taking finasteride for about 3 months, and I think this is the result of that. But yeah, that hairline is so disgusting. I needed to change that, and I felt really insecure about that. If we turn around to the back, we're looking at the donor area now. Looks okay. I'm hoping that there's enough to survive. So yeah, let's bring on this transplant. I'm really excited to see the results and get ready for a bit of a journey now. I am here in the elevator going up. We're still in the middle of a pandemic, so got to wear the mask. All right, we've got the lines, my new hairline, and it's time to shave the head.
It's time to shave.
It's time. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I'm terrified.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Got Guilherme here.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
I love doing this.
You love to why?
I don't know why.
So good. Oh my god. I'm going to look like an egg.
Have you ever shaved your head?
Never.
No? Never?
Never, ever, ever.
Okay.
It's the first time.
There's no coming back, no?
No, that's true.
This is your
Oh, wow.
See? So you have a lot of multiples here.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's good.
It's not that bad, yeah.
Oh, it's
This is your...
It's disgusting.
No,
Gross.
it's normal.
Ah, yuck. Well, that's good.
It's okay, yes.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
I was just saying I think I look good bald, but on reflection. No, I don't. Look how big my ears are. No, thank you. People say that this part is the most painful. The back didn't hurt that much, but as you can tell by the size of my head at the front really hurt, and I was in a lot of pain at this stage, kind of out of it, and oh yeah, this was a really tough, awful experience. Just a warning, the next part of the video involves blood. See the timestamp below to skip this part. It's pretty gruesome. In normal hair transplants, they'll take the hair out of the back before they actually make the incisions to your head, but the doctor said given that my hair is so thin, and it is thin, they would make the incisions at the top, then they would take from the back and they would put into the holes already created. So that's why we did this part of the process first. So we've made the incisions at the front, which are being cleaned right now. 1,700. And I've just gone through them taking out the follicles at the back, and the doctor said that he was surprised because I have more like 3 and 4 follicles, which is good because I have thin hair. And now we're cleaning up the front, and we're gonna put the hairs that we took out the back in the front. And I want to just say thank you again to FUE for letting me film this. So you can probably see here that yeah, the incisions have been made at the top. I think 1,700 were made. It didn't hurt at all. It was just kind of it counted like a needle going in, a small needle in a sponge. So that was fine. But the back hurt. Like, it not hurt, but it was just uncomfortable. I'm going to try and show you that now. So they took all the things that needed to go out, and basically these things at the back, let's go this way. These things at the back are going to go into the front of my head. It's quite a lot, isn't it? Holy sugar. We are almost done. Yeah, we're putting the folliculus from the back in here. We're almost done. You can see the front here and the back. And the back is a little messed up. Let me go this way as well. So that's where they took the hair from, and they planted it in the top here. So they're gonna wrap me up now. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna rest, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I just want to say that I'm actually not that ugly bald. Why am I getting this done? That is day number 1. I've been given this beanie to go home in. So embarrassing. I'm like bandaged up. I look cute. But yes, it's so embarrassing. But anyway, once I get home, I'll be fine. What's up, everybody? I have just arrived home from the first day of surgery with the FUE. Right now, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. And I think that's normal because I was like laying in a position that was really uncomfortable for most of the time. Like when they were taking the grafts out of the back of my head, I was so uncomfortable. Like my chin was hurting, my forehead was hurting, and then my back started hurting. But I tried to be as like good as possible and patient as possible to get it out the way as quick as possible. But it was kind of like, when is this going to end? I started at, what time is it now? I don't even know. Where's my phone? The procedure kind of like, I arrived at 9 o'clock and we went through certain things, and you saw in the video. And the surgery kind of started at 9:30 and it's now 3:45. And I reckon that we stopped the procedure at about 3 o'clock. So when everything was done, they put tons of Vaseline on my head or some sort of cream. And then they put layers of that white, I don't even know what it's called, white stuff that you put on wounds to I don't know, make it feel good. And then they put this beanie on. And I have some recommendations that they advised me. So basically, I would sleep so as not to touch the area where the grafts were implanted. Okay, and they said I could sleep on the back of my head, but try not to sleep on any other part because, I think the grafts at the front are quite sensitive. A little blood is expected to drip from the blood donor area onto the pillow. Well, actually, I just called my brother, and my brother was like, oh, there's blood dripping from your head. So there's a bit of blood coming out of this side. Not too much. I've got my tissues here to clean it up. That's natural, right? You saw the video earlier. It's going to happen. Do not touch where the grafts were implanted, obviously. If the cap comes off, don't try and put it on again. Yeah, again, I'm going to listen to that. If you feel pain, you can take 1 capsule of paracetamol, 600 milligrams, every 6 hours. Hydrate a lot and eat light. So I guess like drinking lots of water and stuff like that. And then they said any questions you can call us and we will see you tomorrow at the same time. So day 1 done. And I just want to thank FUE in Belo Horizonte, Brazil. I'm going to leave their link down in the description below. They speak English. They are super helpful. I've had a great experience with them. I highly recommend any gringo or any Brazilian who speaks English and is understanding this video and is thinking about getting a hand transplant to consider them. They are wonderful, they're honest, they're transparent, and I could not recommend them enough. That's BRFUE. What's up? Good morning. Day 2 of the surgery, and as you can tell from the video, I am feeling absolutely fine. I'm feeling great. I have 0 pain here. 0, 0, 0. I had a great night's sleep. I slept on my back. Didn't hurt. Wasn't woken up by pain or anything like that. And then I woke up at 7:30. There was a little bit of blood on the pillow. Had like a paper towel wrapped around my neck. So yeah, I would just say just be careful on that first night because there's going to be blood coming down. So I'm ready to go for day 2. Oh, I do want to show you what it looks like from the front. Not sure if you can see it. And from the back, just in case you're curious, look, there's no blood coming down here at all. So it looks fine. At the moment, no pain, just don't bend over because I bent over once to get my phone that was on charge and that hurt. Because when all the blood rushes to your head, it's not a good thing. So don't bend over is what I'm trying to say and you'll be fine. Another warning that the next section contains a little bit of blood, so you can skip this part in the timestamp below. So, day 2, I've just had, I'll do it like this, I've just had the incisions, 1,750 incisions into the front of my head, which was fine. It's kind of like my favorite part, but you could, look how swollen I am, especially in the forehead, and I just think that's from the anaesthetic. And if we go into the bathroom, let's see if we can show you just how, that's brutal. Let's go closer. I don't know if we can see it. Yeah, we can see it very clearly. So that is where they have taken the hair from. And to be honest with you, this is the most uncomfortable part because you are laying down, face down. It just feels really weird. But yeah, I feel a little bit lightheaded now. So I'm gonna have some lunch, and then after lunch, they're gonna fill in the top, and then they're gonna wrap me up and I'm gonna go home. I just wanted to say that when they're taking from the back, you are laying face down for it's an hour or so, depending on how many grafts you get as well. You're laying face down. It doesn't hurt. There's no pain at all, but my back hurt and my face started hurting. I think because I'm swollen here. That's what was hurting the most. But no pain whatsoever. The team was super professional. As I said at the start of the video, they're efficient, they're professional, they tell me what's going on. I can't complain, they've been fantastic, and yeah, I totally recommend them if you ever are in Belo Horizonte or Brazil and you need an FUE, hair transplant, come here, because not only do they speak Portuguese, they also speak English, and yeah, they're great. And this is, let me take my mask off. This is the final results of the FUE surgery. The last little bit hurt so much, just needles in my head. Oh my god, I'm still in pain. I don't know if you can see very well, let me get a bit closer. Oh my god. And you can see the back is still a little bit sore. We go over the head and then out the back. They're gonna clean me up now, and then I'm gonna go home. Goodbye, receding hairline. To follow my FUE journey with my weekly and monthly updates, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell down below so you don't miss any of my new videos.